What's going on, everybody? S.L.B coming at you with a... Hold that thought. There we go. That's better. What's going on, everybody? S.L.B coming at you with a video update as well as a TFCon haul. TFCon, for all of you that don't know, Transformers Convention was in Chicago this year in October. It was last week, so this is kind of a week late, but hey, at least I'm doing it. I'll get into my TFCon stuff a little later, but let's go on to some the update portion of this video. So I haven't done a video in a few months, and I apologize to my subscribers and people that watch my channel and everything like that. I've had a bit of financial issues. I have 2 dogs, both of them need medical attention. Nothing serious, they're fine now. One of my dogs had a hematoma in his ear, and the other dog, we kind of need to save up money to get her an MRI. As well as a few months ago, I was asked to be an assistant director on a short film. And for all of you that don't know what assistant director does, the assistant director pretty much makes sure everybody's on track and makes sure that, you know, we're on time. They also do the call sheets. They also make sure people arrive. If the director is doing something, the assistant director steps up and helps the production assistants and all that stuff. In a nutshell, that's what the assistant director does. I've never been one before. This is my first time. That took a lot of my energy. So that's the reason why I haven't been doing a lot of videos recently, is because of that reason. I apologize. We did the shoot a week before TFCon. I also saw Machine Head. But we did the video shoot a week before TFCon, which was thankful, because if they were going to schedule it for Transformers Convention, I would be like, sorry, can't make it. Priorities. We did the video shoot, it's all done. Transformers Convention, all done. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of this video. This is just pretty much summarizing what I got at the Transformers Convention, plus looking towards the future. But let's get into the crux of the video. As you can tell right now, Motley Crue t-shirt by Mike Kincaid. Shout out to you, buddy. I picked a couple shirts from him. I'll have a link in the description for his website. It'll have all of his t-shirts designs, mostly Transformers related. There's a couple there. There's one that's G.I. Joe, one Major League. So be sure to check that out. Again, link will be in the description. But let's move on to the figures. First thing I picked up, we'll just go smallest to biggest. First thing I picked up was Fans Toys Spindrift, and here he is out of the box. I'll do a quick review right now. This guy is cool. I like him. A lot of die-cast metal. He doesn't look exactly G1 accurate. He doesn't have the big, bulgy John Goodman stomach, but he still looks pretty good. The colors are nice. The yellow is really vibrant. The blue is really solid. A lot of die-cast feet. A lot of die-cast in his feet. He's got some heft to him. He's got some weight to him. Die-cast chest back here. And he's just an overall great figure. I highly recommend him if you don't care about the G1 look and you're a fan of Fans Toys. So, Spindrift, recommended. Get him. Second thing on the list that I picked up was the commemorative series Transformers Autobot Tracks. Yes, I'm reliving my childhood. I don't care what you say. It's not G1. It's a reissue. I get it. But, you know, I like it. I'm a fan of it. It does have die-cast metal parts. It looks great. I love the fact that I didn't have to put any stickers on it. He is complete, and I just love the fact that I've got more toys now than I did when I was a kid. Next on my list of my Transformers Convention haul is Fans Toys Coot, also known as Cup. Second Fans Toys figure I bought, and this guy is awesome. I'm never transforming him again. Throw the box off to the side. Let's get into the figure really quickly. Great representation of the G1 Cup. Looks really good. I love the fact that it comes with a little cigar. I don't know if you can see it that well, but I do occasionally enjoy a nice cigar, so I love that. I love the Target Master. I love he's got some heft to him. He looks great if you look at him from the front. If you look at him from the side, this backpack is kind of crap. Sorry, it happens. But nobody shows their figure like this. It's always like this in a nice pose. So love this. Looking forward to Hoodlum. Could have picked up Cyclonus, Fansoy Cyclonus at Transformers Convention, but I had to get something else that I'm considering a tradition in my Transformers Convention go-arounds. Next thing on my list, Generation Toy Katana, also known as Blaze. Is that box the right way? Yes, it is. I picked this up. I literally canceled my pre-order through one website and picked it up at the Chosen Prime. Thank you, Brendan and Jay. I appreciate it. Thanks for hooking me up with this guy. I've got him on the review table. This is what I'm going to be reviewing next, so hopefully you'll watch it. Hopefully you'll like it and enjoy it. I do have some issues with the figure, but I'll go into that when I get into my review. Second to last thing on my list of things I got or acquired is Fans Toys Iron Box Sever, also known as Snarl. And this is the tradition. Every Transformers convention I go to, I've got to pick up a Fans Toys Dinobot. It's just, in 2016, I picked up Swoop. And this year, I'm just going to do it every time I go. Whether it be Chicago, Canada, I'm not going to Los Angeles. East Coast, if I ever have the money to go somewhere else, I will go. But until then, every Transformers convention, I will get this guy. Not this guy particularly, but a Dinobot. So here he is in all of his beefy glory. And my friend Nate in one of the Transformers. Well, actually, he's in a plethora of Transformers fan groups, but we're in a group chat with a bunch of other guys. And he's like, "What are you picking up at the convention, Josh?" I'm like, "Yeah, Fans Toys Dinobot." "Oh, you really like him." He was not wrong. These guys, I thought Swoop was awesome. This guy is big, he's massive, he's beefy, he's just chromed out, and he just looks menacing. And I love it. I love the Fans Toys Dinobots. They nailed this guy. Looks-wise, aesthetic-wise, everything knocks it out of the park. Recommended. Pick him up. Last thing on my list of things I picked up at the Transformers convention. Have I said that too many times? I think I have. Regardless, one of the reasons why I like Transformers so much is because, especially the third party and modern day Masterpiece stuff, is because it's reliving my childhood. Speaking of reliving my childhood, one of the things I found was a complete G1 Defensor. I think it may have some of these things made, because this guy's got die cast. You know, Streetwise has die cast. First Aid, not really. So I think it might be KO. I don't care. It looks it to me. I gotta put some stickers on them, but this is one of the things I wanted as a kid. Never got it. I may have gotten a Hotspot as a kid. I don't remember. But I had Hotspot, I had Afterburner, I had a few Pretenders. You know, I never really had a lot of Transformers as a kid, hence why I'm doing this now. But this is one of the holy grails, things I had to pick up. I don't know why I'm a big fan of Protectobots, but I like it. I love it. It's mine. Go screw. Let's get into my shout-outs right now. I ran into so many people at TFCon. I want to give a big shout-out to 3 people in particular. Bobby Skullface, Vangelis, and Kuma Style. I've been in a slump recently with everything else in my life. Financials, dogs. This isn't directing, just stress and just really bummed out. That's another reason why I haven't really done any videos in a while. It's just because I've been in a slump. I ran into all 3 of these guys there. I talked to Bobby Skullface, I talked to Kuma, I talked to Vangelis. I walked up to them like, "Hey, you're so-and-so. I'm a YouTube reviewer. I've been in a slump. Is there any advice you can give me?" All 3 of them, off the bat, so helpful. I'm so humbled to talk to these guys. Actually, like half-an-hour conversations, talking to them, saying just some great advice. Be yourself. It's going to take time. Be patient. Be you. So I'm going to be me. You may hear some swearing. You may hear some profanity. Sorry in advance, not really. Get over it. Another shout out I gotta give is to 2 Facebook groups. One of them, the Hardcore Collectors. I put out a post before a Transformers convention saying, "Hey, this is me. If you see me at the convention, come talk to me." And some people did, and I appreciate it. Another Facebook group I gotta give a huge shout out to was the Realm of Collectors. Never joined them until recently. One of the guys was in the Hardcore Collectors. He's also in the Realm of Collectors. He actually came up to me and go, "Hey, you're Josh, right?" I said, "Yes, that's me. You're in Hardcore Collectors." I'm like, "Yeah, I saw your post. I want to come up and say hi." I'm like, "Oh, bless your heart. You're the only one that did that." Not really, but at that point, he was the first person that did it. It was kind of early in the morning. But we talked for a bit. He talked me to Realm of Collectors, so I joined their Facebook group. huge shout out to you guys as well. So I want to give a big huge shout out to those three guys, Bobby Skullface, Vangelis, and Kuma Style. Thank you again for the advice. I appreciate it. I take it to heart, and I'm going to use that advice from here on forward. One more shout out I got to give, and that's to Blackout and Shout podcast. Mike Kincaid, Jed Vargo, and Levy Curry. 2 years ago, I interviewed Mike Kincaid at the Transformers Convention in Chicago. He was a really nice guy then. And then he started the podcast with Jed and Levy, and I listened, I followed, and we talked. And we've been talking for a little over a year and a half now, and we've become friends. I didn't take a lot of photos and videos at the Transformers Convention, but I did take one video in particular.
Thank you, sir. Mike, pull her hair. Put some steak on it.
So I just want to give a huge shout out to the guys at Blackout and Shout podcast. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you guys had a fun time in Chicago and at that German restaurant we went to. I hope you guys had a blast. I had fun. And I hope to do it again with you guys next time. Moving on. From here on forward, I'm going to try to be consistent with my videos. I'm going to do Generation Toys Katana. But unfortunately, that's the only thing I got in the pipeline right now. So I'm going to do that soon. I'm going to record that today. I'll try to get it out by next weekend. I'm also going to have a little bit of apple juice because I stopped drinking soda. God, I wish that was beer. It's like 10 a.m. It's 5 o'clock. No, it's 10 a.m. It's too early to drink. So again, I want to give a big huge shout out to Bobby Skullface, Vangelis, Kuma Style, Blackout and Shot podcast, guys from the realm of collectors, guys from hardcore collectors. Thank you guys very much for making me feel like I belong, you know, in a world where it's kind of hard to fit in. Thank you for making me promise myself I wouldn't cry. So again, big huge thank you to Bobby Skullface, Vangelis, Kuma Style. Thank you for the advice. I take it to heart, and I will continue to do my reviews as often as I can, and I will be more of myself. Thank you to the Blackout and Shop podcast guys. Thanks Mike, Levy, and Jed. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for letting me show you the German restaurant. I appreciate it. I hope you guys had a good time. Hopefully we'll do it again in a couple years. Next time TFCon comes to Chicago, I am not going to LA. Sorry. I may go to the East Coast. Canada's kind of iffy. So if you like this video, leave a thumbs up, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. All that fun stuff. Leave a comment section down below. That's all I got, man. So until next time, peace. Okay. Try it again. Little liquid courage. Relax, it's just apple juice. Hall, there is a horn blowing. Thank you for turning off your car horn, whatever. Let's get into the TFCon haul, shall we? Sorry. Marker. Duh. I was an assistant director. I know what I'm doing. Apple juice break. God, dude. All sweaty balls. Oh. Need some like anti-monkey butt.